And let me tell you, I had a lot of people that were stressed out yesterday. So this is a perfect topic. This is EJ Raven, and he's going to talk about wellness, which is one of my favorite subjects.
Yeah, wonderful. We know that this is with the craziness of the tax season and everything going on. And this month we've kind of been focused on teens and kind of creating that teen lifestyle that fits more and setting up patterns in life that allow you to get more health and have more fun versus setting up crazy patterns as a teen that develop, again, into health that's not what you want. And so with the whole stress thing, there's a study that came out last year that talked about stress and acne. And what it showed is that, you know, it makes sense, but is that stress levels increased, acne increased. And so not a, you know, too big of a stretch to understand that. But what we really understand from it is that stress creates more inflammation. And inflammation is the breakdown of the body.
Right.
So when we have the inflammation process or inflammatory process going on, we not only see more acne and skin issues, we also see more issues with our digestive system. We also see more issues with our sleep and how we sleep and overall performance of our bodies.
Yep, I totally agree with this, and my kids always make a joke because whenever I get little things on my face, they go, "Mom, you're stressed." That's what they say.
Yeah.
Because they know whenever I get some type of little breakout, they'll look at me and go, "Ah, there's your stress bump." So
thanks, kids.
Yeah. So I mean, they understand it at their young age.
Exactly.
So what do you tell teens to help them not be stressed? Because or me, what can I do to not be stressed and get my stress bumps?
One sentence fixes it all. No, so I think the idea again is balance. What works for you? What do you enjoy? What brings that, oh, this is fun, into your life? And look at creating more of that balance and getting rid of the things that just don't work. You know, the things that feel like, man, I'm beating my head against the wall, and it's hard to believe I feel stress. You know, there's a lot of those things we end up doing that have no added benefit to our lives.
And don't you feel like people kind of get in a pattern where they continually do the things that are not really helping them?
Absolutely.
They just keep doing it because it feels comfortable, and it's going to be uncomfortable to change. So how do you
That's kind of the whole chiropractic spiel is that as we get in these patterns, we end up stuck and we don't quite understand why, but it just every day kind of feels like Groundhog Day.
Right, which is one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Right. And so through chiropractic, what we do is gently work and adjust and kind of create not only adjustment in the spine, but here with some of the thinking and provide some ideas and some feedback and say, hey, try this and see if this works.
Yeah.
And I expect people to get up and leave the office saying, wow, I really feel more connected, I really feel more balanced. And when we leave in that space of, you know, higher connectedness, we go back to our old patterns. We say, hey, that's not working, and we're more apt to change and find something that is more fitting.
Well, speaking of chiropractic work, you know, I've had 3 children, and during all 3 of my pregnancies, I was continually being adjusted.
Great.
And I used to tell people that I felt that that was a huge reason why I had such success in my pregnancy and such success in the childbirth, because I was so aligned through the whole thing. And you can't, I mean, it's like you can't understand it unless you go and experience it and get adjusted.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure, and then there's, and my chiropractor was in LA, and he used to always say, drink a lot of water afterwards. So I'm sure you tell people this too, drink a lot of water. And what is the purpose of that, though? I mean, is it like getting a massage, the toxins kind of release, or?
Well, I think we all need more water. It does help to flush things out. But the big thing with the whole pregnancy or any time in life is we create more balance. The body does its job better, and we're designed to feel great. We're designed to sleep great. We're designed to enjoy this fantastic life, and we just kind of get disconnected from it. And so we get to work on lots of pregnant ladies, and it's so fun to see them walk out saying, "Oh, I can walk, I can move. It feels good," and that's the idea. The water's a bonus. Water, again, is fantastic for us. Probably none of us get enough because it just helps to keep things doing their job, to flush things through.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So I'm a huge fan of getting adjusted, definitely.
A little tidbit when you mentioned the pregnancy. Research actually shows that under regular chiropractic care, delivery times reduced between 25 and 33%.
Well, I believe it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So as alignment's improved, the body's able to do its job, be more efficient.
What do you do? What does the acne have to do? You brought that up.
Well, I thought it was just interesting that sometimes we think that we can do things and there's no connection. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm stressed, and yeah, life's crazy, and yeah, I'm not doing things that fit me and work for me and taking good care of myself, but I don't know why I've got this darn this, or, you know, I can't believe I've got headaches. What's up with that? And I believe our body's so smart that it's trying to kind of, hey, tell us something's off. And when we have these symptoms, whatever they be, whether it's acne, whether it's posture, whether it's just not sleeping worth a darn, or back pain or neck pain. That's
Isn't that interesting? And I totally believe this, because now I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm trained that the minute I feel something that's different in my body or it's uncomfortable, I ask myself right away, okay, what's going on in my life?
Beautiful.
What's going on in my life? Because I know, and most people go to the doctor.
That's right.
And then they start taking a pill to fix whatever it is that's bothering them, instead of really looking at it's a wellness approach. It
Correct,
really
and
is.
that pill may help, but all it's doing is covering up. It's not actually looking at what causes you to be, what's off. And as long as you're covering it up, you'll never address it, and you can't achieve 100% when you're suppressed.
Exactly, and that's was my whole point is, and I've been very fortunate that I read a lot before I had my children, and my children have never had antibiotics.
Awesome.
Because I kind of always felt like our body has its own pharmacy inside of it. It's smart, it knows how to heal itself, and a lot of people were so that scares them. That they want the doctor to fix it instead of kind of going within and...
Absolutely, and we have this mentality that exists, and I think somehow it's fear-based and deep in us that when something's wrong, we need to go to someone and have them fix it, and it's very appropriate in certain places. Emergency medicine's beautiful, but 99% of the time, it's not an emergency.
Right.
It's some sort of lifestyle issue, some sort of glitch that we're not living correctly or not doing things right, and if we just step back and allow the body to do its job, it's fantastic.
Right, and I think by doing that also, it just gets stronger and stronger.
Absolutely. And,
so
and more and more capable of taking care of problems.
Absolutely. I tell my kids all the time, you guys are really lucky, because as you get older, your body is going to take care of itself more and more because it's strong. It hasn't been beaten down with all this medication and everything. And I'm not against medication, obviously, but I do feel like...
Some of the studies and some of the ideas coming out on antibiotics are that overuse of antibiotics actually makes the system weaker because it's never stressed. The immune system muscles aren't flexed as a child, and they're not, caused to get stronger. And so kids with high antibiotic use actually have higher incidence of asthma and allergies in the later years. And so I think you're absolutely right that the body's fantastic and beautiful. When we let it do its thing, it can do amazing things.
Well, EJ, tell everybody where your office is located and where they can come to see you if they'd like to get adjusted and see how that feels and try
get a chance to see what's going on with their body and see if there's something new out there.
Let them know where they can go. And
sure. They can catch us in New Park here in Kimball Junction. 655-7789 is the office number, and our website's healthyparkcity.com.